This is the Adidas Harden Volume 10, and Adidas is calling it the most advanced Harden shoe they've ever made. They say it's not only faster, more responsive, more stable, and built to handle everything James Harden actually does on the court, which includes step backs, sudden stops, and explosive changes of direction. But here is the problem. Every year we hear the same claim, so instead of just reading the specs, I put these through real tests. I went ahead and wear tested them, tested the traction, put the cushioning through multiple different tests, tested stability, and also wore them long enough to see if they actually stay comfortable when your fatigue sets in. And by the end of this video, you're gonna know one thing for sure: whether the Harden Volume 10 is actually worth hooping in, or if it's just another shoe riding the Harden name. Let's get straight to it. Now, nonetheless, I have tried me a pair of the Harden Step Back 4s, I believe, or the 5s. But I also have tried me a pair of Anthony Edwards, just kind of get me a little feel of Adidas. I also have tried a pair of Don Issues. I forgot the exact iteration. And this one is very nice. I gotta say, I got me a size 10.5. It does fit, that's 10.5 size. The design is a little wonky for me. I'm a little bit on both sides with it. I don't know if I like the design per se. And I think it's just kind of the same similar design of last year, of the 9s. I'm gonna show you guys how the 9s look like. And it kind of has that same ripple effect, which I was kind of seeing on YouTube. I do like the sock liner. I definitely feel like it adds comfort to it. I definitely feel more like locked in per se. Traction is really, really good. I did try it really briefly, but I definitely will show you guys more in depth of, like, you know, when I actually do the sneaker on foot look. I grabbed this sneaker yesterday along with 4 different sneakers, and if you do want to see that vlog, it actually just dropped today. So kind of a little food for thought if you do want to stay updated with me. I am tying my YouTube and my Instagram kind of together, and that kind of means like my Instagram is keeping people more up to date. So if you want to kind of be up to date with later sneakers that I get, like in real time, and just kind of see what I'm doing on a day-to-day basis in terms of sneakers, or even on a more personal level in terms of the books that I'm reading, and you know, just like the gym content, check it with my link in the description of my Instagram. I also do have a TikTok account where I post reels and things like that. But you know, nonetheless, these sneakers are going to be linked in the description, which makes it real easy for you to purchase, but it also helps and supports the channel. So if you do buy, I greatly appreciate you for sure. You are a real one. Like what Adidas is doing with this Harden 10 is great. I feel like the price isn't too bad, but I will go ahead and verify and put the price for you guys right now on the screen. I think I did say to shoot his eyes. The box is interesting, but we'll go ahead and break that down in the inbox look and, you know, different things like that. I will say there will be video chapters displayed either in the description or as you're scrolling through the video if you do want to see a particular part. Let us go ahead and talk about the unboxing experience and, you know, just different things like that. You know, the first thing that obviously hits you is that nice bold color scheme within the sneaker and the premium feel of materials. I feel like the box is a little different too, and the way like it kind of opens up, it's definitely a more different experience. I don't think the Adidas, the A2 had the type of experience, but I could be wrong. It's been quite a minute. I definitely want to say don't scroll, don't get off this video just yet, because the on foot looks, you definitely got to see those, because those are going to look very amazing along with the different traction and squeak tests. Section 2, sneaker reveal, and just the overall design of this sneaker, you guys. This is the sneaker. This is the Harden 10. I'm gonna be a star. So this is definitely a very bold statement shoe nonetheless. And you know, the combination of vibrant colors, even though it's not very bright, and it has like more of like a beige feel to it, has a little bit of green, you know, pops of green and things like that. The nice textures and detailing around the heel definitely make these feel like a statement piece nonetheless. Now, I am definitely going to show you guys the on foot looks, and I gotta say it's definitely going to change how you feel about this shoe. And let's get on to our fit and comfort of this sneaker. Now, the sizing for me was true to size. I got me a size 10.5. It did fit pretty well. If you have a wider foot, you may have to go up half a size, but then again, I do not have a wide foot, so take that with a grain of salt. Maybe go ahead and try the sneaker on in person to kind of limit, you know, returns and things like that, because you know those always get a little bit annoying. You know, nonetheless, the midsole is responsive. The cushioning kind of gives you that typical Harden feel, and it is perfect for casual wear and those court sessions, of course, it being a hoop shoe. Now, I want you guys to go ahead and wait and see how this colorway compares with some streetwear outfits, and just see, you know, because a lot of people actually wear basketball sneakers outside the basketball court, which I'm not really a person to do. So I'm gonna give you guys a couple of outfits if that is your cup of tea. Also, if you guys do want me to give you guys, you know, a couple of ways to style this sneaker, go ahead and just comment it down below in the description or comment section, and we can definitely get that and put it into the works. But you know, onto the on-foot styling and outfit details. This shoe would be very good, I feel like, with some very like a calm joggers and maybe a hoodie type of combination, you know, kind of adding that little casual streetwear element to it. You know, Adidas track pants, maybe like a top and bottom Adidas. Maybe you can go like with a trendy street fit with some cargo pants and a graphic tee. I feel like you can't go wrong with that. And I feel like somebody has already done that, so I'm gonna try my best to find that on the internet. And then also, maybe like a bold sneaker fit, kind of matching the neon green, and kind of like the accent tones of beige. I feel like that would look very, very nice. But I'm very curious. Let me know how you would style this sneaker personally in the comment section, because I would just love to know how you style shoes. But let's go ahead and get on to, you know, my final verdict and overall the value as well. The value is very, very important. Now, I'm gonna go ahead and get this retail price for you guys live, because I don't remember how much I paid for them when I did the vlog. So I believe these are available for purchase for about 160. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comment section, but that is not too bad. You know, of course there are other sneakers that I feel like of course are better, because I have tried 100+ sneakers on this channel. So I feel like there are other sneakers you probably could go for if you want more of a budget price. And if you are looking for that, you know, let me know in the comment section. I could definitely fill your needs. But yeah, just let me know what kind of, you know, if you want comfort, if you want, you know, just such and such. But I feel like this is, I don't say that to kind of downgrade the sneaker. I'm just saying, you know, just real. You know, I just did have that Puma Mellow Ball 5. I don't know if that review is going to come out before or after this video, but those were a very, very nice choice, going at $135, which is a very nice price for a sneaker that is a collab with a lot of hype on it too. But nonetheless, this is a Harden. It is a very like, I wouldn't say, I think it is profound. It's one of those sneakers that I feel like is going to hold its value. So, you know, nonetheless, kind of more onto that value aspect, I definitely want to say for the level of design, color pop, and comfort, I'd say they are pretty much worth it. Definitely if you are a fan of the Harden series. But you know, compared to the other Harden 10 colorways, this one feels more, I would say, neutral, contemporary, collectible, and it's perfect if you want a shoe that's going to be very kind of loud but not really loud, because you know the only loud aspect of this shoe is kind of like the neon green, but besides that it's not really too much of a loud sneaker. It's more on the versatile side. But I think this shoe definitely nails the balance between, you know, performance and style. The comfort is solid, the design is loud without kind of being over the top, and it's versatile enough to kind of wear on and off the court. So nonetheless, that's gonna cap it off for my Jordan or the James Harden 10 in the I'ma Be a Star colorway. Let me know how you guys feel about the sneaker in the comment section down below. Leave a like so I kind of know what more videos to kind of make more of. And if you guys like the sneaker, comment down any sneakers you guys want in the future, and also what you guys feel about this sneaker in general. But subscribe, hit the notification bell if you do want to stay tapped on this channel with the daily uploads. And kind of have you seen this sneaker? I definitely recommend tap in with the Adidas AE2s. Those are a very nice sneaker. I definitely recommend you tap in with if you kind of like are more custom to the Adidas line, and you can check that video out right here. I'll see you guys there.